Well, this is the first sunny day we've had for about a week now, so I'm actually looking at stripping this down. Oh shit, all the bloody oil's just come out of it. Oh, wonderful. Look at that. Bloody, for some reason the dipsticks come out. Well, that wasn't the best start. It was a nice sunny day and it was looking good. So, yeah, all the oil's decided to go onto the deck, but I'm not worried about that. It's going to soak into the wood, so that's fine. But somehow that decided to unscrew itself. So I'm going to put the thing back on its side, and then I'm going to see about unbolting this. I have actually been taking off the carb, part of the airbox, the fuel tank. I'm going to see how much of this I can leave, and then just remove the motor unit. I don't know, I've never done anything like this before. I'm thinking about fitting to this deck an old Briggs & Stratton engine if it'll fit, but it might not fit. But that's the idea I've got in my head at the moment. So the next stage of this cunning plan will be to remove the bolt. See, there's a bolt there. I might have to take this cover off. I don't know if that's screws or what. Cover up all the markings. So there is rust starting actually on this, but anyway, we've presumably got a reasonably sound deck, which does have a drive. I don't know if the drive function will translate to the Briggs & Stratton unit, but so the next thing I do is take the blade off. Looks like it's possibly a 17mm. I'll take that off, and then I'll see about getting the engine unbolted. But I think I need to look into what holds this on once I've got this blade off. Well, that's the belt cover, so there's the drive belt. There is a Woodruff key here that holds this on. I've put that in the socket set box. So it looks like I've got one bolt, and one bolt. Then presumably I can remove the engine. So I think there may be 12s. It was actually a 16mm bolt that held the blade on. That came off easily enough, and these were the two retaining screws that held on the cover for the belt. Now, it might be possible that I can use the drive function if it's the same size shaft on the Briggs & Stratton, but I'm not banking on that, but it'd be great if it was. Well, that's the engine removed. The deck's there. So, what have we got to undo? So, there's looks like a 13mm, 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 13. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 13mm bolts. The bonus is all the oil leaked out, so did try to collect some of it from the sump, but it's all on the deck. So we'll crack that off and see how much swarf etc. there is from the damaged cotton rod. Well, that's the 5 bolts out. It's the ones that are more sunken in, so these ones are the deck mount points. So I'm going to give it a tap like a Terry's chocolate orange and see if it comes apart. Well, there's plenty of broken bits. There's the broken bit of the crank that's come off. Not sure where these plastic bits came from, but that'll get figured out.
Keep that washer tucking that.
Another bit of the crank. There's another bit of the crank. Now, these are the bolts that hold the crank together. I'm not sure what this is yet. So there's a few broken bits in there.
That's a bit of Lexicon, I think.
Is that what that is?
I think it is.
Another washer, presumably off the broken bit.
Leave that. Just, you came up with that way on. That came off.
Just like that, I think. But yeah, there's plenty of metallic looking oil there. Anyway, we'll take that out. Reckon the crank's okay?
Aye, smooth. Aye, look feel that. That's nothing, that's a crank there. That's not
Oh, sorry, aye, right enough.
Smooth as anything like that. You'll not feel like with the gloves on.
Aye. Oh, I'm used to it with the condoms, you know.
That's just a calm.
Right, so need to give this a bit of a clean out. And the question is, why did the crank disintegrate? So that's one of the bolts. So
That's been going for a long time now.
you reckon?
Aye.
So I'll get this cleaned out. Use some of this blue towel and get as much bits of metal out. But one thing I'll say, the bottom of the connecting rod, it's mostly whole, so it looks like it's just cracked rather than absolutely smashed itself to bits. But there's certainly plenty aluminium type paste in the oil. Doesn't look too bad there. Right, so that's nicely cleaned out. I used this manual brake cleaner, so that's as clean as a whistle. I'm going to do the same thing here because it looks like there's some particles in there. I just need to make sure I know how that goes in. So there's a dot there. Don't know what the dot refers to yet, but we'll soon find out. For it first, try rebuilding it. If that fails, I'll see about putting a Briggs & Stratton engine into this deck. So that's the next part. I'll do that when I get the part, if it's available, because it seems to be out of stock most of the time, so maybe it's a well-known problem, I'm not sure. So anyway, cheers for now.